He said yeah for the dub. I streamed it. This nigga playing for the with the Cardinals. Yeah, I mean that's fine with me. I put the stream on. You must think I'm really that garbage, but I mean, okay. But I don't feel like he gonna send it. But I mean, that's what
situations they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground?
He's
gonna put
in
a
the slot,
nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike 48. Mike 48. Check down.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And he's got Fitzgerald.
That bitch Larry don't miss.
16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising.
That's all right. I'm about to bait his ass in this time.
With the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Pretty nice work defensively there on the first.
Like, he is just eating up the clock. It's really upsetting
2
me.
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there.
He probably gonna go. I'm going
to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the
RPO. What the fuck are you doing?
20. A gain of 32 that time.
I like being right here.
One of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense.
These niggas in this other league arguing like a motherfucker. It's really want to make me leave.
Time to regroup.
Because they doing too much.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give running right, Drake. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's
that nigga. I tried to get that nigga DCP, a nigga with 94 speed, 93 speed. That nigga ain't want it, even though he was a normal dead.
And flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A cornerback.
A Cowboys sack. Christian Covington picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now. And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
I told you.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. This is caught.
That fuck nigga.
On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case,
and he will get into the end zone.
This nigga just took 2 quarters to score, bro.
Kyler Murray keeping it himself.
Oh, this nigga took 5 minutes to score.
Able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gonzalez able to tack on to PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Yeah. We'll leave. He was arguing too much like some bitches, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. The tackle by Tremaine Brock.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side with Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And it's the Cowboys in possession. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Here we go, 46, 46. 58, come on. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. With a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray. It's complete to Drake. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Hey.
DeMarcus Lewis.
He finally leaving.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
I don't know where you tired.
Defensively, nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Wow. Who came in so late?
Movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. from the shotgun again to Elliott. And fights through one man. That
What'd they do?
Pickup of 8. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses,
right.
Those exact type of runs.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. The Cards get to him.
Oh,
He's brought
you
down
wasn't
for
playing.
sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And able to
what you gonna eat?
big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside.
Just know what you just gonna go to sleep.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
You that tired, you ain't gonna eat. I should have bought you something to eat.
Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. A short gain of just
You don't
over
work
2
harder than
yards
that
as the
before.
first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd down, it's Elliott.
You knew it was coming, basically.
Tackle is made by Rodney Gunter.
But he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able
I
to
know
get
you was
anything
mad. I
going,
can tell.
and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 3rd down, it's Pollard, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
So, what was the other manager at?
Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of the first half of action. And this will split the uprights.
Why the fuck did
it's
she
right down the middle. It's been quite the season for Maher. First kicker in NFL history with 3 kicks of 60-plus. He's hit twice
Why you
in
ain't get on her
2019
ass?
from 60 or more. From 62 just before halftime against the Jets in Week 6. And then 1 week later, he hit from 63 to end the first
Oh, you gonna
half
leave on
against
her
the
one
Eagles.
day.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their
you gonna
drive
make sure you
started.
do that.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone.
You talking about the light-skinned lady?
And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin.
Oh, she was there this morning?
No quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Oh, so she had to work. She worked a double.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Right.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
All right.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Murray. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. Got his man.
Come on, man. React to the fucking ball.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
What are y'all doing, man?
Murray going to lead his.
Smoking car.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Okay, somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They ain't thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I die,
Like I cannot get home quick enough.
Somebody gonna want revenge.
What time you gotta be to work tomorrow?
Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge.
Huh?
Somebody might win it now.
You said what?
What time you gotta be to work tomorrow?
4
For what?
in the morning.
Oh, my
Sports
God.
coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the
You
scene
need to
a
tell
moment
him
ago.
about
The
that shit. You
Cardinals
just be
emerging
letting
from
that
their
shit ride.
tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
No, ain't no fucking seniority. It's for y'all. They can wake their ass up and get up.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started.
Why is that?
Off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
So she can't work.
She can. But the way she set up her schedule, she literally, excuse me, only works weekday mornings. Since I've worked there, I have never seen that lady work at night.
Somebody, cause she the building manager. Nah, her ass just don't want to be there. Like,
But the joke finna be on their asses.
that's
Coming
cool.
hot pursuit for a new job.
Oh yeah, after that, it would have been old. I don't know how you don't be cursing their ass out.
I'm like,
I don't know how.
I be trying to keep my sanity. When I tell you,
Fuck that. Sometimes you gotta let that go, cause they playing with you too much. It's like, where you going? You need to stay your ass here because we don't have enough people. That's what come out of my mouth. She just gonna have to get mad. I don't give a fuck how old she is. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck they, I don't know what the fuck they got going on.
The first carry now, this is Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
She don't really do no work to be getting done wrong.
6 yards, brings up second down.
Face way, you don't do no work?
4 from the 31.
You can't be serious.
On second down, here's Murray. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first.
You better than me.
Yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
See, I'm glad don't nobody play with me at work.
The third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
But they say what they want to say. I don't understand. And which one of them can fire you?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So I don't see the problem.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake.
I don't see the problem at all.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there.
You said what?
Second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage.
So the light-skinned one, was that her time to leave or she just left?
Got it. 48. Look, hey, we gonna make the 48 right now. Let's go. Go. Go.
On second and 12, Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs
She just said, fuck it.
But they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know.
I can't believe she tried to hold you like that.
Be decisive with it. Otherwise,
you might have to slash her tire.
Can be something you don't like.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Last now, bitch would have been crying later.
The corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Now Elliott.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a big turnover.
That's
there
crazy.
As his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the
That's
other
her fault
color.
that she got written up because she
get it
ain't
to
do
our
what she was
guys,
supposed
please.
to do. And she want to get him.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Murray on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Thirsty.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Punching it in from a yard away.
Home and don't even want to get off the clock.
Strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Got you a good workout in today.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Wow.
About set for this next drive.
And she says you might be gay.
They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown.
She says you might be gay.
7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Yeah.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle. And
I don't know. She just said you might be gay because I was like, she said she wasn't doing nothing. She was like, it might not be a man. It might be a woman. I was like, what?
Prescott from the gun.
Yeah, she did. She was like, it might not be a man. It might be a woman. I was like.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it. If you
and she was like, you put it there. I was like, no. It was like, what?
For it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
What did your evaluation say? That's because she don't want you to progress. Oh.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
She said she might be.
Right now.
I was like, she might want you. She was like, she could lick it. I was like, oh, yeah,
Murray's going to keep this himself on
yes,
the
he
RPO.
is. He definitely is. That caught me off guard.
Time for the sack. Christian Covington.
Then she was like, I'm looking for the pastor.
For a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. 48.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely shows.
Well, she be definitely smiling when she see me. Can't wait to talk.
Come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Hell no, can't do nothing more. I feel like she gonna make a pass at me one day.
The 1st down line at the 34.
I hate to have to crush that little heart.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again.
Huh?
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we gonna like the 48 right now. Let's go. Bandit. Bandit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run with Elliott. And an alley to run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'll talk to her, but as soon as she say that, I'll be like, oh, no, I ain't
in
even.
possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
She says you might be. Here's
another 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A first down carry by Elliott. Down right around the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, now you got Earl thinking you got it.
It's Elliott, and he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow your
Erlene ain't
assignment,
say she ain't
go
putting
to
the
the guy
pass.
you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Oh, my Lord.
They sack him back right around the 30. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
Go get straight in the shower.
So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this
I brought it up.
No good. Close, but no cigar. Just wide right. And
I was like, you wasn't here when I meant to tell you. You saw that hit get on her neck.
Snap, good hold. Sometimes, though,
she was like, you put it there.
Go where you want it. And this one winds
I was like,
good.
she was like, you put it there. I was like, what? Like, no, I told you I'm celibate.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
I got to piss. I need to wash. I gotta wash I need to call them too to see what the fuck is going on. But I had to wash my shower head. Like I had to take the wall out of it and everything.
And 13 after the first down run goes
backwards. Wash that shit because I don't know what the fuck.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw.
They had going on with that shit, but like it's like there's bugs coming from somewhere. And like I washed everything. Like I was like, okay, let me take this shit out and wash it. And then if this don't work, I'm fucking. They gonna lower my rent.
In your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
We need to go to sleep as soon as you shout.
On 3rd down, Murray.
Sean Lee, what the fuck are y'all doing, man?
Spot on. How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
But you was getting kind of jealous.
And did he put that on a dime?
So look at you was getting kind of jealous.
Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the
That's true, too.
Excellent coffin corner punt.
That is true as fuck. See, don't be smiling.
And after the punt, they have a long way to go if they want to tie this football game.
And when you say a long way to go,
you mean don't be smiling, man. Oh, that's
yards
crazy.
Backed up almost as far as you
Y'all
can
caught
be.
her.
And they also have to be aware that the defense
I'm the reason
is
she's
come after
smiling.
them. A lot of defense will blitz and attack in this situation.
Are you fucking serious?
Out of the end zone, the push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
That's
so
me what?
Troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems. And this qualifies as a big problem.
Go get in the shower. Call me back.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain there of 21 yards.
Hands and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO, and he will go down. Cowboys sack.
By Robert Quinn. Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Oh, Rockstar Lion.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Under crunch.
Now on 2nd and 13, Murray. And he'll be down.
But why the
at
fuck
46.
this bitch Murray keep holding on to the fucking ball?
On a pickup of 8. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Check 48 to Mike. Brilliant. Mike 48. Mike 48. It's coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And that will go out of the back of the end zone. Way too much mustard. Not a good punt, and it will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever
Zeke, you got to get out of there, my boy.
You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Elliott, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Elliott. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll give to Elliott. And a 5-yard
what are you doing?
Gets him to the 42. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off.
Are you fucking serious?
Good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. So we
give me the fucking ball,
with
man.
9 points separating these two teams. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Prescott to throw it. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Now Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, look, Fordo. You don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Stay with your man. Check, 40, go. Check.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Completes it to Fitzgerald.
Man, get the pick, man.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. 48 for Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Here's Austin. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
A first down carry
I
by
fucked
Elliott
that
doesn't amount to
up,
much,
man.
as he'll get forward for about a couple. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 40-yard line. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Running with Elliott, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. That ball complete to Isabella. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray.
Man, fumble the ball.
5-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
48 months. Push him back.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the corner, Tremaine Brock. The 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a draw play with Drake. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Bird. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up.
Are you fucking serious?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
What you playing?
Man.
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow, sleet, hell. Keep it on me 'cause my name ring bells. People
Oh, you sleeping naked tonight.
Say what?
I said, oh, you sleeping naked tonight. That's when you get that good sleep.
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow, sleet, every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. The haters get up. I'm ready like lift off. I've never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Your mama's crib ain't getting money, you gotta ask for it. Tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day,
You should have just came over here after work and slept. Work right up. Work right up the street.
Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Like I'm gonna dream about fries tonight.
So you gonna do what?
I'm gonna dream about fries. That's what I want.
I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. Copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. Plans, they do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, put on the gas.
That's how you gotta be working on Sunday.
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable.
Go to sleep.
Got all the intangibles. Need to leave someone piece of my animal. He do competition up like a animal. Don't
I hear you.
I do weekly what you do on the
Tired on
that decision unanimous. I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just my body is tired, but I'm emerging victorious. He is blessed, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring the dash. Got it on, smash.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Chicago Bears. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Just want to skip work tomorrow.
Well, skip it then.
Like, nah, because I need that money.
You get paid extra on weekends or something?
Nah, so the way it's set up, like, even though we're salary, we have to work 8 days in 2 weeks.
That don't sound like, that sound easy.
I mean, technically, it sounds, you'll be having to feed for it. So basically, at this point, because of the way it's set up, I was
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Gurley had a touchdown in Week 8, and with that score, he tied Jim Brown, Walter Payton, and Maurice Jones-Drew for the second most career total touchdowns by a player aged 25 or younger with 63. The most is Emmitt Smith. He had 75 in that span. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 4 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That's a blessing.
In your face.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way
I'm not
home
winning,
for the
but I
sack.
got the momentum right now.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Watch head. Oh.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Really
Here's the
be
first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect.
That's why I'm going to stop doing that. She probably think you don't know do no work because you be talking to me.
Every single play, when you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's really difficult.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. After the interception, here's Gall. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Because Mom called me while I was in the shower, so I answered the phone. But I got out to grab the phone.
We go tonight. Wait, please.
Got you, boy.
2 for 66. 59, Mike.
I told
Mike
you,
is 59. Mike the 59. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 17.
3rd and long. It's gone. Finding room inside the 40. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along.
Trying to get you
but
on
their
the
kicking
team
was so
and you
prevalent
playing.
that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Don't let me forget now. Oh, trust me, this is when I see your ass.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 70 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Set now to kick this one away.
This dude at work was like, bro, what do you do? Eat, sleep, and shit, Madden? Because he was like, that's Madden you watch? I was like, yeah. And then that's when he said it. And then he asked me again later on. He was like, bro, that's Madden still watch? I was like, yeah,
to begin
what's
their
up?
next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
You about to be, yeah, all right, don't bother. That's crazy how a nigga came to work and was like asking is he on leave. Like, nigga, what?
Now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing on second down. Gone. That'll be caught by Cobb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Yeah.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the
He would have cashed out right there.
So effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Quickly from Goff to Cup.
And then the fact that y'all need him, so y'all wasn't going to send him home.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his
That
spot.
shit is terrible. I mean, I would have made that money, especially if somebody would have broken down to me like that.
Did not let him get downfield.
They just idiots.
And then he had already had the day, like, he had already had in his mind that he was going to work.
That's right. So, like, you know, mentally prepared to be at work. You might as well just be at work.
Niggas is retarded.
Yeah, that would have liked a little so much.
Yeah, and then y'all was going to pay him.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. 11 yards.
Y'all was going to pay him. That's what's funny.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Ha-ha, Clem Dix there for the stop.
They don't. They just comfortable. They calculate what they need to make in that period. They calculate everything that they need to make in that period, and they good with that.
That's uncomfortable. 58's the mic. 58. That means you're literally living from paycheck to paycheck.
From the gun, here's Gone. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The first down run with Gurley, a good one. He gets forward for 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
My bills just get paid.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down and 4, Goff throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's 3rd and 4.
That's because that's terrible.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
All right. Then you moving a nigga who don't have nothing. This nigga is so quick to move.
Play of the drive here, 3rd and 4.
Nigga is so quick to move.
Switch it.
She is A-OK with that.
Shotgun snap for Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
He going back to jail.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground, now on 3rd.
So she lived with him, though.
I I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice.
No bust,
but I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to...
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
How you know I don't beat one? How you know I don't beat one?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm a firm believer in don't put your hands on me. I'm not going to touch.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And
I used to didn't put my hands on women and shit like that. Yeah, I was like, they really be taking that too far.
For us, the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
But I wouldn't hit you. Like, it's just certain women like that you have to understand like how they is. Like, you're not no person that I put my hands on because you're not gonna like hit me just because you upset or you mad or something like that. I don't feel like you will. It's not your type of thing to do.
Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Like my first baby mama, she took advantage of that. She didn't take advantage of it all the time, but she took advantage of that. That I didn't hit women thing.
I'd say maybe later in the
game,
that
shit got old real fast.
But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum. Let me not tell nobody else that shit. Pick it up and keep moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken
block this nigga, bro.
Aaron Donald picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score.
All women had that same mindset.
Once that you yell at you, I don't want to look at you.
A lot of
a reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On second and a long way to go. Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. O'Donnell is on the punt as he gets this one away. Now Natson. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. I got them chicken sandwich from Popeyes.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Yeah, they got them at the one on post, too.
Minutes ago in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
She was smiling when she saw me.
Just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now it's Gurley. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
She can give me some money.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Goff now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7.
I don't know what this dude got these settings on, but it's really making me mad.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry?
Okay.
Will it be clinical?
Will it be calm?
Matter of fact,
give me your work number.
Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
We do go back to early.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh, you know that one day you came and sat in my car and you gave me the paperwork? And I came back in, they were looking at me like I was crazy. So I'm having random papers in my hand.
Like, what the fuck? They saw you put it in the book?
Nah, because I took it in the office and set it underneath some stuff. And waited till like
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
They got a lady that controls that book.
See what adjustments were made in that locker room.
She like a, I don't know, she like kind of Asian or something like that. She like me too. Like she just kept coming up to me one day. I'm like,
a lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get
just kept finding me then, like she was singing rap songs and shit.
A good one for her.
That was fun.
Throw on second down. Trubisky looking deep for Gabriel. And he fires.
Oh, my God.
Picked off by John Johnson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Look at that shit, nigga. I'm fucking playing.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it when the other direction had some blocking and picked up a touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Okay.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
You ain't going to be saying that after tomorrow.
Yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
If not, I'm going to walk out and come back tomorrow.
Goff now looks to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard.
This is my first defense.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
I'm going to be like, hey, Miss Singleton, can you know? Like, bye, Mr. Jones.
On second and very short, Trubisky is going to fire one. That's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Burton, 48 yards. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win.
Wide awake now.
You are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast, he can just take off.
I can't wait to get that lead.
Time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to. That's the end result. Nothing you can do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
It's crazy how, like, that stuff be doing, y'all. Like, that shit don't do nothing for me.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics.
Drill Sergeant.
I got you.
Jones was hurt. He was looking for some.
Oh, yeah. That nigga must have had off yesterday or something.
Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And Goldman with a sack. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
That nigga loves Salim.
59 Mike, check, shell.
Goff. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Eddie Goldman able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here comes Cohen.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards.
Yes,
and the Bears take over.
We playing for money too.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears
we playing for money, so
and they're hoping to redo
he just beat me though. Pissed me off.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
I tried to tell that nigga to play for 50, but I don't know if he took me serious or not.
Better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Somebody he gonna go buy 8s with my money. Bitch, you got me fucked up.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
Yeah.
He'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I was just about to say that.
A gain of 13.
Like, make this money for Sunday.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Montgomery. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Pick the wrong goddamn play. Let's see it.
They go play action with Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
Almost fucked up.
He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Ooh, almost fucked up.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed. They catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. First down, a run with Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. They'll try to run
take a long goddamn day.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough slot. They lose a yard there on third.
Then you said that I don't think she's going to do it. She was dead serious.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them.
Is that the one with the pink hair?
This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because
they must win somewhere that make more money.
Right? Put themselves in a good position. But it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Mike, check, 59.
Right. And you wasn't really saying too much.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. Going up top for Cup. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They definitely do that. Old people do that all the time.
Definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Count your days. Count your days. You're supposed to respect your elders.
Now Goff. Going up top for Cup. He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I seen you over there going crazy.
Because I was like, literally, we would have been okay if he had stayed because he was supposed to do protein. So, like, the most important thing he was supposed to do.
What, that's the meat?
Yeah.
Mike 5'9".
Now gone. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Right. Eddie Goldman.
It's great. I wish I could come back there and work.
That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
I really wish I could come back there and kick.
Goff now looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Eddie Goldman, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. On the return is Cohen.
The hot dog.
A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
Oh.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in.
If they was listening, he put too much oil.
Every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
He didn't wash them off. He didn't wash the starch off of them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
No, you just tired of me playing this game.
The Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Cohen, and the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave you
all the way to work without turning on the game.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So they'll back them up 5. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Natson. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Dumps it off to Gurley.
When I first started kicking those,
20-yard line. Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now gone. And it's caught.
Are you serious?
For a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp with time running out as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with an extra point.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Zerline now for the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Bando.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, let's see if they do just that.
Right there, 54. Right.
Now it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime for Gall. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Here's Gall. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. On second down, it's Cohen, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now what can Trubisky do here in overtime? Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 36, Goff. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
They'll run with Davis. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. There was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.